We never set out to become a travel family. It all started with one spontaneous trip, a desperate attempt to reconnect, to heal, and to save our marriage while navigating immense grief. Life had pulled us apart, and we needed air. That short escape to the Bahamas on a cruise became the catalyst for something far bigger, a journey that truly transformed our lives. Welcome to the Travel Pod. We are a family of four who traded routine, excuses, and the maybe next year mindset for something richer, adventure, intention, meaningful connection. In this video, we are pulling back the curtain and sharing the unfiltered version of how it all started, the unexpected beginning, the messy middle, and the transformation that followed. Travel didn't just change our scenery, it changed our perspective. It became our therapy when we were hurting, our compass when we were lost, and the reason we reshaped how we earn and how we live. It challenged everything we thought we needed and showed us what truly matters: time, presence, and shared experience. This is our story, and we hope it helps spark yours. The trigger moment, back in 2011, life was overwhelming. We were only 13 months into marriage. In fact, no, 10 months into marriage, juggling jobs, school, and grief. My father had passed away suddenly at 49, just 2 months before he was meant to walk me down the aisle. Emotionally depleted and financially stretched, we booked a last-minute 3-day cruise to the Bahamas. Total cost of the cruise, $375. Spending budget, $80. We knew food and accommodation were covered, so we had to make every dollar count. We disembarked at 8 a.m., had a hearty breakfast on the ship, and caught a $2 local bus. With the help of some friendly locals, we found parasailing vendor and negotiated directly, scoring it for $40 instead of $170 listed online. That single conversation saved us $130 and gave us the courage to keep doing things differently. We grabbed a local lunch for $20, explored the island using public transportation, and simply soaked up the experience. That trip gave us more than just memories. It gave us a new perspective, a strategy, and proof that it was possible to reconnect, to heal, and to build something beautiful without breaking the bank. It set the tone for all the countries, all the cities and cultures would explore after. It taught us something priceless. Travel isn't about being perfect, rich, or ready. It's about being intentional. It's about being open. What travel has taught us? Travel has taught us adaptability over control. Like that time in China, we learned our visa only allowed one province after landing, plans scraped, pivot mode activated. Now, we embrace the unexpected and we just keep things moving. Secondly, it taught us empowerment and being inclusive. Travel has turned our children and us into bold, curious adventurers. They can navigate train stations, speak up for themselves, and embrace the unfamiliar with so much grace. From London to Chautauqua Springs, we've seen firsthand how locals always know the best. We've also learned that despite our differences in religion, orientation, culture, or color, what unites us as humans matters more. Travel fosters empathy, curiosity, and the ability to coexist. Thirdly, luxury is a mindset. Some of our richest memories were forged over $2 street tacos in Mexico or weekend camping and trips on a $150 budget. It's not about 5-star hotels, it's about 5 shared laps, open skies, and time together. Lastly, but most important, family unity. Travel stripped away our distractions. Every challenge became a mission. We learned each other's fears, strengths, quirks, and how to uplift each other. It's where we saw our family bond deepen and strengthen in ways that every day rarely offers. So now I'm going to give you the hard parts. The hard parts. Let's be honest. This journey hasn't been filtered. We've had airport meltdowns, missed flights, navigational disasters, food poisoning, motion sickness, and more visa issues than we would like to admit. We've had to clean up together, literally and figuratively. But those moments, they became punchlines, bonding opportunities, and real life lessons in grace under pressure. Our kids developed resilience, adaptability, and emotional intelligence, not in a classroom, but in real time. The mess was all part of the magic, and it continues to be. How it changed us. Travel didn't just help us heal, it gave us a new blueprint for living. My father once dreamed of taking my mother to Honolulu. He never got that chance. That dream stayed with us and we made a vow not to wait for someday. We redefined success. It wasn't about more stuff. It became about time. Time to make memories, to see the world, to be present. We diversified our income, built flexibility, and used it to invest in moments, not in material. We've surprised our grandmothers with travel experiences and witnessed generations build deeper bonds across oceans. Moments like those, priceless. Travel taught us how to be grateful, how to be respectful, and how to grow in love for our shared differences. Travel, above all, taught us gratitude and respect. Our family is a blend of cultures, and the road has helped us honor, celebrate, and grow deeper in that blend. Time is the real currency, right? Time is the only thing we cannot earn more of. As our kids grow and as we age, those windows of togetherness shrink. There's no perfect time to go, only now. The longer you wait, the more likely you're going to wait forever. Travel stretches time. It forces you to be in the present. A single weekend away can become a core memory. You don't remember the things you bought, but you always remember the trips you took and the memories that you shared. Our journey, it's for everybody. Yes, we travel as a family, but our channel is for everybody. Solo travel, it's the ultimate reset button, right? You grow in ways you never imagined. You develop self-trust, clarity, and strength that spills into every part of your life as a solo traveler. Couple travel, it's a mirror and a mirror ball. You see your issues and you also rediscover your joy. It's a boot camp for connection, patience, and fun. We've navigated foreign cities, miscommunications, language barriers, and came out stronger every single time. Family travel, it's our heartbeat. But no matter how you travel, solo, partnered, or with kids, this lifestyle transforms you. The world isn't just out there to see, it's out there to shape you. We're going to share travel hacks you didn't know that you needed. Let me see. Google Maps offline. Download maps before you lose signal. Number 1. Number 2, hidden city ticketing. Use sites like Skiplagged to fly cheaper by getting off at layovers. Number 3, local SIM cards. Swap out your SIM card and save hundreds on roaming fees. Incognito browsing, one of my favorites. Always search flights in private mode to avoid price hikes. Have you noticed when you start looking for flights, they go up? And lastly, midweek flights. Fly Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they're often half the price of weekends. Credit card points, use cards that offer travel rewards and perks. Now, if travel has ever tugged at your heart, listen. Start small. A road trip, a town nearby. You don't need luxury, you need intention. Prioritize experiences. Trade stuff for stories. We've created a free travel guide with our top hacks. Find it in the bio and description. These are the tools that made travel so doable for us, and they're there to help you too. Remember, travel isn't just about where you go, it's about who you become wherever you go. Hit subscribe, follow our journey, let us help you create yours. You don't have to wait for the perfect time. The world is already waiting for you. Hit subscribe and follow our journey below. Thank you.